Hey everyone, this is Karen Waksman, founder of Retail MBA. Today we're going to be talking about selling to Hudson Bay. So if you have a great consumer product that you think should be in their stores or on their website, this little training will give you some things to think about in regards to Hudson Bay. With that said, let's get started on today's training.
Hudsons Bay is a Canadian luxury goods department store chain. It is the oldest, largest, and longest surviving company in North America. So basically, I think it started back in the late 60s and so forth. So, anyways, the thing about Hudsons Bay, it's a department store in Canada. They have 85 stores they're responsible for currently. They sell clothing, footwear, bedding, furniture, jewelry, beauty products, and electronics. They also sell housewares and so forth. So basically, they are a very established brand. A few things to think about this company is that because a lot of you are in the United States, they basically could be another alternative for you if you are trying to sell a very expensive product. There's not too many stores for people with high-end expensive products to sell into beyond boutiques, but this one, if they have 85 stores and they pick up your product, then you can make many millions of dollars with them. Also, they are in Canada, and a lot of your competitors are not thinking about them, which is very important to think about. We're always looking for angles for people to try to sell their products into. That's why I create these trainings. You might live in Kentucky. I don't know where you live, but if you do, you're not thinking maybe of a location out of country that could conceivably pick up your product. The cool thing about Canada is we work with many Canadian companies and they love selling to chain stores in the United States, but sometimes people want to sell in Canada as well. Since you are in the US, most of you, I would say that Canada is very closely related to the United States, which means that it's not far away. The shipping's not going to be that huge of a difference. The sending the product to individual stores or distribution centers will essentially somewhat be the same thing. And so it's kind of like selling to a place in the United States, which is why I mentioned this as well. Some of the things to think about, though, is that if they are in Canada, there are clients who speak French, some who speak English, combination. So your information about your product might also have to include French. So you need to choose whether or not you're going to do your market research. Hopefully you will. We teach how to approach, pitch, and sell to retailers. We also teach how to prepare your product for chain store success based on where you're trying to sell to. And if you did it correctly, you're going to do your market research and figure out what similar products to yours are doing with their packaging. So if you have clothing, it's just going to be like a hang tag or something like that typically. And then maybe on the hang tag, they might ask you to put some French on it as well as English and so forth. So again, if it's a box, they have more room for information on there. These are things to think about, right? So they might inquire about what you're going to do in regards to different languages because they obviously are selling to a particular audience. Hudsons Bay is very well known for their products on e-commerce. They do a lot of work online. So if you are trying to sell to their stores, you can also consider reaching out to their online buyers. Typically, they have buyers for their online stores as well as their physical stores. The reason that happens is because a lot of times these retailers need to have a buyer focused on the online market versus the physical store market. It's different. They have different needs, wants, and desires to customers. Packaging and all sorts of things are different. And they can test a lot more products on their website versus their physical stores. So that's just another sales strategies. If you want to learn how to approach, pitch, and sell to retailers, please take a look at what we're up to. RetailMBA.com is our website. You can learn all the different ways we help people to get products into stores. This is Karen Waksman, founder of Retail MBA. Thanks so much. Please like, subscribe, comment below if you like what we're up to. And please take a look at all the videos we create. We do a lot of free content to get people excited about just retail in general. Thanks so much. Karen Waksman. Have a wonderful day.